What's up, guys? Odieborg here today, and I know you guys are probably like, why in the fuck is there a car on my screen? Specifically the 2008 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. This gameplay is actually Forza 4, but I didn't have, and I'll explain this later, I didn't have any Battlefield 3 clips or anything else to use. I had actually had recorded this just as like an emergency type situation, where I just absolutely had to have something to record, so I went ahead and did a race in Forza 4 and kicked some ass in my Impreza. But anyways, one thing I want to talk to you guys about was where I've been and all that stuff, and I guess we'll go ahead and hop into that. But first off, guys, I know I haven't made a video, and I'm going to guess it's rolling up on 2 months even. I got busted and I got in trouble with the law and some stuff like that, and we're not going to go into details. Just maybe I'll save that for another video in case you guys really want to know, but it's at the same time it's also kind of personal stuff, so who knows if I want to share it or not. We'll figure that out some other time. And then I also had school and finals, and in order for me, and I turned 16 this summer. I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, this guy's 16, this guy's not even 16 yet, but no, I'm actually 15. But this summer, July 11th is my birthday, and will be getting my license. And one of the conditions for my parents is that I had to bring my grades up, and I usually have an AB average. Well, this year I missed a whole lot of school. First semester and second semester, I had a colonoscopy done and all kinds of other medical shit going on, different operations. I don't know, I was just really sick. So I missed quite a bit of school, and my grades have dropped from A's and B's to 1A, and then B's and then the C or 2. So A's and C's average out to a B, right? So I had to, and one of the conditions, as I was talking about, for me to be able to drive this summer when I get my license, is that I had to bring my grades up to at least an all B average. And so I had to bust my ass the last month of school, because when you're in that last month of school, anybody can vouch for me on this, it's kind of hard to bring some of those grades up when you're just not, and it's not missing work, it's just things that you weren't there for, that you were stressed out and just didn't do well on a couple of the exams. So I had to go back through and have my teachers help me and get my grades up so that I could drive, because imagine how devastating that would be, being a 16-year-old and not being able to drive, when you've got your license and everything, especially when your car is an 86 Camaro. So I spent a lot of time working on that and getting my grades up, and just making sure that I was going to be able to drive this summer. And then school has only been out for actually a week. Today is June, well, actually right now at 12:01 a.m. on June 1st. School's only been out since May 22nd for me, so it's only been 9 days or so. So, I mean, my first priority should have been, but it wasn't, was to get some videos rolling, and I procrastinated, and sometimes you just don't have any topics to cover, or sometimes you just aren't in the mood and you don't have any motivation, and yada. So, but as I was talking about earlier about not having some clips for this, I've actually been playing Battlefield the last couple days. I didn't play a whole lot of Xbox actually when I got out of school. In fact, I didn't play a whole lot of Xbox all through April and May. I occasionally hopped on to play Forza, race a couple laps, see if I can bring down some lap times, but that's about it. Otherwise, I was just on Netflix, or I was out hanging out with some friends. But I didn't have any clips, and I needed some. And I was playing Battlefield, and I was trying to record. And with these new servers, it's almost impossible anymore to find just a regular server that isn't that has a regular 5 to 10 minute game rather than a 25-minute game, as I was getting. I was trying to record, and every time I pressed the capture button, it ended up being one of those damn games that are like 25 to 30 minutes long, which they're fun, but when you're a YouTube commentator, you can't have that long of videos. Who the hell's going to sit there and watch a video of Battlefield 3 with a guy talking for 25 minutes? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It's hard enough to get some 10-minute videos to stay interesting, So that's where I was. I was trying to get Battlefield 3 clips, because, it's always fun to have Battlefield 3 clips. I mean, if you're also a car enthusiast, like It's Lupo and I, sometimes you can make these Forza commentaries work, and I was glad, and actually, if you guys look, I didn't actually touch that wall. It was great. I came really close, and it may have looked like I did, but if I was going to record long enough, you'll see at the end of this footage, there's no credit damage, and I didn't scrape it up or nothing. You'll see my car at some point in third-person view. But anyways, yeah, I just didn't have any. Wow, I got really off topic there. I didn't have any clips to use, and I was trying to get some, but all my games I kept hopping in ended up being 25 minutes plus. So I'm actually gonna, like, from the time I start recording this video, I'm actually waiting for my friend Ace Man to get online, and I'm gonna try to get some more Battlefield 3 clips, see if we can find some shorter games. We may even have to jump down to Team Deathmatch, which is honestly, in Battlefield 3, I don't like Team Deathmatch at all. I hate every bit of it. But you got to do what you got to do to get some clips, you know. And then I'm gonna try to work on getting some more footage and games and commentaries and videos and just everything up this summer, because I'm gonna have a whole lot of free time, especially between now and July 11th. So over a month, about a month and 10 days. So you guys should probably expect to see some more gameplay videos and whatnot from me. But like I said, guys, I'm really sorry about it taking so long for me to get these videos. My Snowball mic has been set up, sitting here on my new computer case. Oh, and that's another thing I forgot to cover. As I actually got a new computer. I went and built a new computer. I got a new case on it and everything. I got my GTX 460 and my 600 watt power supply from my old computer and new CPU and components, so I can play computer games now. But unfortunately, all the games I play are really high-end games, so it's hard to find a recording software that can handle those games other than Fraps that doesn't take. Literally 1 minute of Fraps is like a 4 gigabyte file. I'm pretty sure is how it goes. It's either a gigabyte per minute or 4 gigabytes per minute. I don't remember which one. And then there's another program, DxTory, that's also a pain in the ass to use. So I tried to get some computer gaming stuff posted, but unfortunately that didn't work. So I'll have to work on that for a little while. But I've been doing a whole lot of stuff. I also got a new truck, so in case something happens and I mess up between now and July 11th, I'm not going to get the Camaro, and instead I'll get a Chevy S10, which is fine because right now both cars are mine and they're both really nice cars. The S10, it's got no balls, of course, especially compared to the 305 V8. The Chevy S10 it's one of those mini pickup trucks that they're just like a small pickup. And it's got an inline 4-cylinder, and the whole point behind an inline engine is you get a lot of torque. So that truck's got a lot of torque, but it has no balls. So like when you get on when you're pulling onto the interstate, you really got to romp on it, and there are times where you've got to floor it to get up like a really steep hill and stuff, and it'll do it without problems, but it ain't gonna get there fast, So it gets good gas mileage on that side, and it's really comfortable. But now I also think that the Camaro is really comfortable, and they both got working ACs, surprisingly. My mom, when she drives the Camaro, she bitches about it all the time. It has cup holders, and I'm like, well, come on, Mom. It's a sports car, muscle car from 1986. The first thing on their minds when they designed these cars wasn't, well, how many cup holders can we fit in here? Or can we add heated seats and stuff like that? They don't give a shit about that. That just adds extra weight. So she complains about it all the time, which is, it gets annoying sometimes. There are times where I almost want to yell at her just because of how annoying it gets. It's like, you can't drive my sports car and then bitch about it not having cup holders or something. So, but like I said, guys, I'm really sorry that I haven't had any videos out and I haven't been really productive or anything. I am rolling up on 1,000 subscribers though, so. But this video is actually coming to an end. I just finished my last lap, so I need to wrap things up. But you don't have to. I would ask you to subscribe, of course, but this is just an update video. But thank you guys for watching. Just remember, like I said, I'll be coming out with more stuff soon, so just go ahead and stay tuned, guys, and expect to see some more content. Thank you, and have a good one.